I guess if there was a poster child for bad rock and roll behavior, it would have to be Keith Moon from The Who. Now, I'm sure we can go back before Keith Moon and find bad behavior in rock and roll. I mean, people are people, but no one really did it like Keith Moon, though. You could say he was the grandfather of bad rock star behavior. For example, one time after leaving a hotel, he was convinced he had forgotten something and made the driver go back to the hotel. And he went back to his room and he picked up a television and chucked it out the window and into the pool below. He evidently forgot to leave his signature path of destruction before moving on to wherever they were going next. He would constantly carry a supply of cherry bombs and other small explosives to destroy toilets and sinks and things like that, and he eventually was permanently banned from most hotels like the Holiday Inn, Sheraton, and Hilton hotels for these toilet bombs. But it was Keith's 21st birthday party that really took the cake. Literally. The band was touring America with Herman's Hermits, and they stopped in Flint, Michigan at the Holiday Inn. So everyone had been drinking all day, pretty much the band, the road crews, the groupies, and even some guests, I imagine. When it got dark, Keith was walking around the pool naked and throwing handfuls of his giant birthday cake at people when the police showed up to break up the party. It was right about then that Keith jumped into the limousine, and he was so drunk that he didn't even notice that it was going backwards, and it crashed through the fence and ended up at the pool and sunk quickly to the bottom. Keith was still behind the wheel, and when he did get out and swim to the surface, the armed police lifted him out of the water and off to jail for the rest of the night for Keith. The damage for the 21st birthday party bash was a whopping $50,000 in repairs and a life ban for Keith from the hotel chain as well as Flint, Michigan, I believe. But it went down as one of the most legendary stories in rock and roll history. Another hotel incident went something like this. Keith was known for his pranks, so one night in Copenhagen, Keith was messing with the waterbed in the room and decided, with the help of Pete Townsend, to put the water mattress in the elevator and send it down to the lobby. But when pushing it into the elevator, it hit a snag and emptied the whole lot of water into the rooms and the hallways. Trying something different, he rang the manager up at the hotel and telling him that the bed had burst without any warning and the water had destroyed all of Keith's expensive stage clothes, and Keith wanted to know what he was going to do about it. The manager must have been new because he apologized to Keith and quickly moved the star into the presidential suite, which was filled floor to ceiling with antiques. Keith naturally destroyed that room later that night. On September 7th, 1978, Keith Moon was declared dead at the age of 32. This, however, did not stop him from getting an invite to perform at the 2012 Olympics from the dim-witted officials. Keith would have destroyed that Olympic village, that's for certain.